A little slice of paradise. Clarence T.C. King Athletics Complex in Honolulu. EA Sports college football coverage continues on this Saturday with a mid-afternoon clash. It ought to be a sensational game. It's the Boise State Broncos and the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. Reese Davis along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Hollywood in a bit down on the sideline. Headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. And it's caught from inside the 20, and here he comes. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. He's going to go for a big one. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Oh, that is a throw that is just going to haunt this quarterback. He had his target wide open running deep. That should be a touchdown, but the QB overthrew him. That is going to haunt this quarterback tonight.
Long way to go on second down. Sets his feet, it's Bailey. He's not afraid to go deep. Wide open, he makes the catch. Into the house. Touchdown, Boise State. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Aggressive play calling on that drive. Just 2 plays, they get the long touchdown pass to pay it off.
Number 48, set to kick it off.
Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. Finally stopped after a solid return out to the 32. Could we get the trainers over to the coach right now? He's got his punt team out there, and it's not fourth down. Not a lot of room to make this catch. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The quarterback's a little more on target there. Maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. Look out! Not enough juice on that one.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but you know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out, he had multiple catches from the running back position. They're going to try to get that established in this game.
They'll send the back in motion. On third down, he drops to throw. Extending the play. Left side is Wagner. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. And the penalty accepted, and they'll move him back. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Wants to throw on first. Fires to the middle. Oh, he drops the football. He had him right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be second down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
They'll need a bunch on second down. They just keep firing. Oh, pressure's coming. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. On the move. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose one on the play.
The defense really gets it. They understand what's going on. The quarterback is a threat to run the football. I have to understand that. It changes the way I play defense. Am I going to have more speed on the field? Whatever I do, I got to make sure I do what they did right there. Focus in on the QB, lock in, and make sure he doesn't beat me.
The Broncos will try to move the chains on fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Rushes on. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs.
Man, and that one stings, right? Like, you're a receiver, it's fourth down, understanding where the sticks are, you do everything right except for the last part, man. Just lose concentration, maybe take your eye off the football a little bit. And some drops are big, and some are bigger. And that was a big one on fourth down to drop that football when he had the first down.
Rainbow Warriors offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. And the Rainbow Warriors in the hurry up. Let it go!
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. He's looking to throw. It's caught downfield. And a big gain there. He's knocked down immediately at the 45.
And you got man-to-man coverage and you're running that curl route, that ball has to come out. You know you're going to get hit. Like, you know you stopped your route. He's going to be right there. But he does a great job securing the catch, getting the first down.
Wide receiver going in motion. Takes the handoff. It's Rice.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Right back to it. He'll be dropped.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
Ton of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. Quarterback changing the play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Working that left side. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down.
And that's what the offense wants. They want to see you in man coverage, and they want to throw those slants, use those wide receivers and their big bodies to catch the football. Elite coverage. Great job being glued to your guy and being physical when he caught it. When he catches the football, I've got to immediately impact him so he can't catch it. That's how it's done.
Somehow got the screen into that traffic. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. Visualizing the right ball flight from 39 yards out in the right hash. Just drives it between the uprights. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From inside the 15, here's the return. He's brought down after a good return, gets it out to the 31. First play of this drive will start from the 31-yard line. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Grabbed in the backfield, it's gone. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They've switched into the field, and we're ready to get things started here in the second. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Turns into the pile. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
And the Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Fresh set of downs going to the air. Setting up the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on first down.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Looking downfield, it's Bailey. He unleashes a long one. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
Quarterback could not have walked that ball and placed it into the hands of his receiver any better. That was a perfect throw. Wide out, deep downfield. You got to finish the play.
Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on third down from the 45. They'll try to get the first through the air. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Broncos!
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
I was about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback. He's got jets.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes, as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
And the Rainbow Warriors now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. He's changing the play. Back to pass on second down. Rush right in his face. Intercepted, a turnover in their own territory. Touchdown, Broncos! The defense gets it done with that huge interception return. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. Hawaii will get things going as their offense makes its way onto the field. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here.
Mike 40, Mike 40. See what you got. Ready, go!
Trying to move them on the counter. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll ride him again. Swamped immediately.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on 3rd down. Making the adjustment. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down. The Rainbow Warriors will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. And so the Boise State offense comes out to go to work. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Moves to his right. On the run, deep down the right side. Oh, did he toast the coverage? Got it deep downfield.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
The Broncos peeled off a huge chunk of yardage through the air and now back to the line. He'll be brought down inside the 10-yard line at the 9.
And this offense, right, they are in a groove. They are in a rhythm, just finding themselves play after play. Everything they're dialing up right now is working. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm not changing a thing. I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing because this defense has had zero answers.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
And you try to catch them off balance, maybe on 1st down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to throw, it's Bailey. Dangerous throw on that one.
Ooh, quarterback lucky that one wasn't picked. You got to be really careful down here in the red zone because these windows are small and defenders close on the ball. That one should have been an INT.
It's 3rd and goal and 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. It's picked up, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His 3rd interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. The snap wants to throw to start this drive. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now and why they're trailing on the scoreboard is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Second down to the air. Under pressure. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. And down he goes back at the 3.
Well, the offense got themselves into trouble. They're back in their own end. It's an obvious passing situation, so the defense is just pitting their ears back, and they're trying to get after him. They could not allow him to escape, step up, get rid of the football. They take a sack very close to the goal line.
He's got it in his own territory. Wide open, and it's a foot race. Touchdown, Broncos! Special teams coming through, the 3rd aspect of the game, delivering big time.
Hey, kick it to him at your own will, man, because that dude has a jetpack. He can absolutely...
It's a fake, and the kicker's going to throw it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
That is the score. Boise State, 27, Hawaii, 3.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Offense in an empty set. Looking to throw. Reels it in. Turning it on. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Could that be the play that finally wakes them up? Just not a lot of good going on offensively here in this first half. They've only got 3 points to show for their efforts. They haven't been throwing it a lot, but they took a shot there. They got a chunk play. Now they're in a position. They need to score a touchdown here before the half is over.
He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big time pickup on that one.
I love the play call there, too, because 2nd and short, defense is thinking you might run it. So you try to catch them off guard with the pass. Nothing there. Even if you throw an incompletion, you're going to have a chance to run it the very next play, but it doesn't matter. This guy's just so athletic himself. He's able to go get the first. Let's get a fresh set of downs.
Fresh set of downs going up top. Out wide right, it's Rice. Makes the catch, and he's free. Steered out of bounds at about the 36-yard line. A big pickup, and they are threatening.
Man, that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
Changing the routes with his receivers. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Unloads to the wideout. On target to the left. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a first down.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Back to throw, it's Bailey. Looking left. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hand.
I know that one falls incomplete, but I love the idea of finding ways to get this running back the ball, right? You can hand it off to him. He's got really good hands. Already has a few catches in this game. I think you keep trying to leak him out of the backfield and let him take advantage of this defense throwing the ball.
Hawkins. Here comes the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over him. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. Hawkins from the gun on third down. They're all over him. And it's a sack. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Fellas, we welcome you into our palatial Orlando studios for the Week 3 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look in on BYU, taking on the #1 team, the USC Trojans. And it's the Cougars looking for a second win after the opening week loss. So far, so good. They lead this one in the first half. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the American Conference.
Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. They come into this third quarter with a lot of work they need to get done.
Yeah, and it starts with this possession. And I'm going piece by piece. I know this is coach speak and very simple. I score. I get a stop. I score. I can get back in this game, but it's got to be one drive at a time.
It's going to have to be, but I think the mindset offensively is we're probably going to have to score every time we get it because our defense has been struggling. They have not been getting a lot of stops, so this is a critical drive here for this offense.
Now the pitch. Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Well, this offense has really struggled so far early in this game, and the passing game particularly. A lot of that is on the quarterback, but at some point you need guys to step up and help him out. That was a very good throw. His receiver has got to be able to make that catch. It just takes one play to get momentum and build some confidence, but the guys around the quarterback, they've now got to step up for this offense.
Boise State ready to send out that offense. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. grab behind the line. It's Goff. Breaks into the open. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just screen it to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers as they rip up.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Looking for more room.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. The quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
Hawaii ready to go back to work on offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. They punted away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. And the Rainbow Warriors want to pick up the tempo.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Pulls and throws off the RPO. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Pulls it in.
This offense was just hoping for one big play. They finally got it. They're trailing big in this game, and they needed that pitch and catch to put them on the doorstep to make this a game again. Give them credit. They never lost their confidence. They never stopped being aggressive, and finally 2 guys hook up. Massive play for the offense.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Rainbow Warriors with a long way to go after the loss on the last play.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you just got to take off and get it.
And his passing game, they can't get in sync, man. They can't get in rhythm. It seems like all game it's been a struggle. Nice job by the defense, dropping back, breaking on the football. But this offense has to find their rhythm somehow, some way.
Let's see what they've dialed up on 3rd and long from the 22. They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Firing to the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Hawaii. They'll line up to go for 2. He'll set up to throw. Right side, it's Rice. He gets in there for the 2-point conversion, and now we have a 2-possession game.
I like it. Nice execution. Catch the football. Get it out of your hand. Nice rhythm, nice timing for that 2-point conversion.
From inside the 15, here comes the return. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. This lead that they've been working with is dwindled to 2 possessions, and now they'll try to find a little breathing room on this drive. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36.
Second down.
And the Broncos have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. On the ground, it's gone. And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative, and that's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Stopped right there.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against a running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense on schedule. Nice job by this defense locking in and shutting down the run game so far.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Throwing, Hawkins. Look out. Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
Now he'll let one fly down the left side. Trying to find the end zone. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The snap sets up the throw. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out.
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
They'll run it to the left looking for the end zone. They were all over it. How about this defense digging in its heels after the big play? It's now 3rd and goal. They'll run it. He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. And now the Broncos called their first of 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. Looking for the end zone. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Hawaii!
And man, that stings. If you're a defense, you get all the way to a 4th down situation and held them so many times, and man, they punch it in late, especially with the physicality. I hate when I get beat with physicality. They pounded them, ran the football with all the big guys in the game, and got the touchdown.
Takes a snap, lost a throw. And that one is picked off in the end zone. He took that baby all the way to the house. A pick 2, as it were.
Great job on special teams. Getting penetration, getting the block. You've got the convoy. It's a scoop score, 2 points the other way.
Number 91, set to advance on the football.
Looking for daylight from inside his 20. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. From their 43. take it himself. Oh, he's got some space. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Boise State. He got a step and just dusted the field.
I mean, talk about hard to stop. Like, so many weapons, so much speed, and then your quarterback is going to go 50-plus. Defensive coordinators, that's why nobody wants to play defense anymore or coach defense. You want to be on the offensive side of the football because otherwise you got to defend weapons like these that are just weapons of mass destruction.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. What a way to send a message. Huge play in the running game. One snap, and you've got a touchdown on the board. No chance for a return as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move.
And finally, we see a nice game. It's his best run of the game. And this offense works best when he is going. And then you can throw the passing game and the play action, and there's more balance. So maybe that's a sight of things to come. Maybe they can get this thing going and get back in this football game.
Right back to the well. There's some room. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on the side.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter.
And obviously trailing in this football game now in the second half, this is exactly what they talked about at halftime. We've got to create some explosive plays in the passing game. They're going to need a lot of this, and the defense is fully aware that they're going to throw the football. That's a great start to this second half.
Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. And the Rainbow Warriors will hustle to the line. Timeout taken by Boise State. Second time they've stopped the clock here in the half. They've got one timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. They'll snap it from the 28 in field goal range, but it's third and short. Tight end now in motion. Quarterback signaling to his guys. On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Just a little too much there, a little too handsy, and they nabbed him for the defensive holding penalty. The Rainbow Warriors are marching down the field. They'll move the tight end.
Western. Bubba. Go.
Drops back on first down. Out wide left, it's Harris. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They want to throw it. Back's got it on the screen. No, sirree. Not this time. The The defense was there and ready for that one.
Brings up second and
Second down, gonna throw it. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors. Into the end zone for 6. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat and keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
And the extra point was good. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. Let's see what he can get done from inside his own 15. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24. A good work by the coverage unit. Has it back, ready to go to work on offense. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. Hit and drop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Well, you got to give the defense credit. They knew a big key in this one was slowing this dude down, especially after how well he played the last time out. They have been swarming him, they have been gang tackling him, and getting a lot of penetration up front.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Rides to the back. Stop right there.
They've got the lead, but here in the fourth quarter, it's starting to dwindle. And if they're going to hang on to this game, they've got to be able to run it. It's a really tough thing to do when the opponent knows exactly what you're going to do, but this is what you train for. You have got to be the more physical unit right now.
Coming up. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
And I think if you're the head coach here, you've kind of got mixed reviews on your passing attack so far because, yes, you've thrown for a bunch of yards and you've thrown a couple touchdowns, but you've also given up 4 sacks now. Pass protection has not been great, even though they've got the lead in this game.
Punt is in the air on 4th down. Looking for room. There he goes. Open it up. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Rainbow Warriors offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Let's see if this rally can continue. A touchdown followed by the stop, and now they've got the ball back. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Fires to the wideout. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
2nd and long here. He wants to throw it. Takes a hit as he fires. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening 1st and goal from the 9. He's looking to throw. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
And you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
And the Rainbow Warriors want to move quickly. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he avoids the sack.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
Guys, they're going to pass on taking the sure 3 here and try to get the touchdown, and this is a pretty big gamble. Making the adjustment on the play.
Sweep. There you go.
Looks as if he's going to run it. He will not get it. A 4th down stop for this defense as they try to salt this one away.
And now you start to feel desperate because down by multiple scores, the clock running out, 2.5+ minutes left on the clock. I got to do everything great now. I have no margin for error. My defense on this next possession, I have to get a 3 and out. I have to force a turnover. I have to do something to get me back in this ball game right now.
Just barely got rid of it.
There's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Long way to go on 2nd down.
Here we go. Ready. Like 18. Go.
Michael Hawkins. Timed him perfectly to not get free and forces the 3rd down.
Nominated receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Run the gun on 3rd down, Hawkins. He's going to take off. He's brought down right at the 30-yard line. That's short of 1st down yardage. 4th down is coming.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up 4th down. And you don't see the defense sprinting off the field just yet, guys. They're not sure. With this guy scrambling.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory.
Ready, go.
Calls his own number. Crosses the 45. Dragged to the ground, but not before. He's converted the 4th down to keep the drive going. The Broncos will snap it on 1st and 10. Hawkins. Always a welcome play from the defense as they get a sack at the 47. That is the last thing you want on 1st down as an offensive sack. Now it's 2nd down. Sets his feet. It's Hawkins. Oh, pressure's coming. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And finally, you're seeing some life from the defense. They've been struggling all game long up to this point, but back-to-back sacks on 2 consecutive plays, they're at least still trying to fight back in this game.
And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Rushes on. Tackled right at the 43-yard line, and this D didn't let him sniff that 1st down marker. Hawaii calls it 2nd timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Trying to get behind the defense. Can't hook up on the long throw, and 4th down goes by the boards for this offense.
That is great.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. So the first play of the drive will come from the 43.
28-29 bounce. 28-29 bounce. Go, go.
The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
Finds his man. It's Rice. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down.
And that's a really fun toy to have. When you can go 5 wide and use your running back, man, and make them have to cover him with a bigger body. A guy that he's faster than, but a guy that can now run routes. And you see these running backs, man, they've developed so well in their route running. Nice route, on the same page with this quarterback. They have a nice connection right there.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game. But you drive off to a good start. You get the first down, you get out of bounds, you work in the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Game on the line. Offense has the ball. Down 1 score, time winding down. What is better than this?
Here we go. Ready.
Quarterback changing the play.
Go, go.
Wants to throw one first. Throws for the tight end. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an out.
Wants to go up top on 2nd down. And he gets rid of it.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game, where you found success, where you found your explosive plays. Don't be afraid to call those plays again right now in this 2-minute situation.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Touchdown, Hawaii! And here they come, almost all the way back. Ready to try the point after. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. Under a minute to play, they can just take a knee and put this game on ice.
It's such a good feeling. The best feeling in the world. The best formation is victory formations for offense, where I can just catch the snap, take a knee, Jesse, and watch that clock run.
And it's got to feel good, too, because this was a physical football game. Both teams leaving it all on the field, and the offense now an opportunity to ice this thing, take the dub into the locker room, and get ready for your next opponent.
Rush right in his face. Fires on the move. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Looking for room. It's Scott. Runs it all the way down to the 8-yard line before he's forced out of bounds. It'll be 1st and goal.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice.
They've got a 1st down here. Want to start its bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. On the move. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. When we get to the offseason and they start